He writes in, was this supposed to be the show that Austin was pitched to work with Mero, but refused to do it after Mark took the power bomb from Sable the pay per view before?
You know what? I don't think so. I think I had Mero on orders of Vince, who was in love with Sable, seemingly as a character. Uh, I had Marc Mero booked in Anaheim, I think it was, against Austin. And Austin never hardly ever read his booking sheets, but he read this one. And he called me and he's pissed off. I said, well, you got to tell me you don't want to work with somebody. How do I know? I can't read your fucking mind, Steve. Well, goddamn it, I don't want to work with him. I said, well, let me address it and I'll get back to you. Don't worry, everything will be fine. So I didn't. Vince was the one that was pushing for Mero and Steve. I didn't. I changed the main event, and I didn't talk to Vince about it because I didn't normally do that. So I put Austin against somebody else. I remember who it was. Somebody. It was a viable opponent, but somebody he felt comfortable working with. I had not correlated the Marc Mero power slam by power bombing Sable into this whole discussion
Mm-hmm.
until I read that question, because that was never discussed by Steve. He just didn't like. He thought Mark worked a little loose and needed to be more aggressive, et cetera, et cetera. And they could have had a latent pissing contest in WCW at some point in time. I don't know. But bottom line of it was Steve just didn't want to work with him, and instead of making it a big dramatic presentation and getting the whole world involved, I just changed it.